Listen, just for a second. Do you hear that? No, not the sound in your room. The sound in your head. The constant chatter is the narrator that never, ever shuts up. The critic, the worrier, the catastrophizer, the replayer of old embarrassments. It's like having the worst roommate in the world, and you can't evict them because they live inside your own skull. They wake you up at 3 a.m. to remind you of something stupid you said in 7th grade. They hijack your happy moments with a sudden jab of, what if it all goes wrong? They scream at you when you fail and whisper doubts to you when you succeed. We walk around every day believing we are in control. But are we? Or are we just passengers in a vehicle being driven by impulse, by old programming, by fear? We are puppets, and our own mind is the puppeteer. Let's be brutally honest here. Your mind, left to its own devices, does not want you to be happy. It doesn't want you to be peaceful. Its primary job, inherited from a million years of evolution, is to look for threats, to find the saber-toothed tiger hiding in the bushes. But today, the tigers are gone. And now, the tiger is a critical email from your boss. The tiger is an unpaid bill. The tiger is what someone might think of you. So the mind just runs and runs and runs, creating phantom tigers everywhere. As the Indian sage Jiddu Krishnamurti said, the constant assertion of belief is an indication of fear. We cling to worry, to anger, to righteousness because the silence, the state of not knowing, is terrifying to the untamed mind. But this state of constant mental noise, it isn't living. It's a prison. And today, we are going to begin the Great Escape. So, what is the first step in taming a wild animal? You don't run at it screaming. You don't try to wrestle it into submission. You watch it. From a safe distance, you learn its habits, its patterns, its triggers. You develop an understanding. You must do the same with your mind. You are not your thoughts. Let me repeat that. Inhale this truth into your very being. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who hears the thoughts. You are the awareness behind the thoughts. You are the silent, spacious sky, and your thoughts are just clouds drifting by. The spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle calls this watching the thinker. He says, the beginning of freedom is the realization that you are not the possessing entity, the thinker. For the next minute, I want you to try this right now. Right now. Just sit and listen to the thoughts that arise in your head. Don't judge them. Don't engage with them. Don't try to stop them. Just watch them. Label them. Ah, there's a worry thought. There's a planning thought. There's a memory thought. There's a self-critical thought. See? They just come and they go, like clouds. You don't have to grab onto them. You don't have to believe them. You don't have to get on the train. You can simply stand on the platform and watch it pass. This is the foundational skill. It is the beginning of all mental control. This simple act of observation creates a space, and in that space is your power. In that space, you go from being the slave to the thought to being the watcher of the thought. And from that position, from that quiet hill of awareness, you can finally begin to choose. Okay, you've learned to watch. You're no longer lost in the storm. Now you can see clearly the landscape of your mind. And you will notice there are weeds. These are your limiting beliefs, your cognitive distortions, the negative programming you picked up in childhood. I'm not good enough. I'll never be successful. I'm unlovable. Bad things always happen to me. These are not harmful thoughts. These are toxic weeds that choke the life out of your potential. They poison the soil of your reality. You cannot grow a beautiful garden until you pull the weeds. And you pull them by challenging them, by interrogating them. You must become a ruthless prosecutor of your own negative thoughts. When the thought, "I can't do this," pops into your head, you don't just accept it. You put it on the witness stand. Says who? Is that 100% true? Have I never done anything difficult before? What evidence do I have to the contrary? What is the cost of believing this thought? This is what the Stoic philosophers perfected. They called it cognitive reframing. The great Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, "The universe is transformation. Our life is what our thoughts make it." He understood that it's not the event itself, but our judgment about the event that causes suffering. So you must grab these weeds by the root. The thought isn't, "I failed." The objective fact is, this attempt did not produce the desired result. The "I failed" part is a story you added, a weed. Uproot it, challenge it, replace it. It's hard work. It requires constant vigilance. At first, you'll be pulling weeds all day long, but slowly, you will clear the ground. You will create space for something new to grow. This is not suppression. This is conscious, deliberate gardening. An empty garden is better than a garden full of weeds. But our goal is not emptiness. Our goal is a flourishing paradise. Now that you have cleared the space, you must intentionally plant the seeds of the reality you want. This is the work of affirmation, visualization, and gratitude. Your subconscious mind is the fertile soil. It doesn't know the difference between a real experience and a vividly imagined one. It will grow whatever seed you plant in it. So you must feed it with the right seeds. Instead of "I'm not good enough," you plant the seed, "I am worthy and capable of achieving my goals." Instead of "I'm scared of failing," you plant the seed, "I learn and grow from every experience." Instead of "I'm unlucky," you plant the seed, "I am a magnet for positive opportunities." You say them, you write them, you feel them, you act as if they are already true. This isn't lying to yourself. This is giving your mind a new set of instructions, a new blueprint. As Napoleon Hill wrote in his masterpiece, Think and Grow Rich, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." Conception, the idea. Belief, the watering of the seed. Achievement, the blossom. And you must practice visualization. Every day for 5 minutes, close your eyes and build the life you want inside your head. Don't just see it, feel it. Feel the pride of crossing the finish line. Feel the joy of connecting with your loved ones. Feel the peace of financial security. Your mind is the architect's office. You are drawing the plans. You are creating the emotional resonance that will pull that reality towards you. Combine this with the practice of gratitude, actively looking for the good that is already in your life, and you create a powerful upward spiral. You are no longer just a gardener. You are a conscious creator, a mental architect designing your own magnificent existence.
You have cleared the garden. You have planted the seeds. But the world will still send its storms. Stress will come. Chaos will knock on your door. People will challenge you. This is where your controlled mind becomes your shield. Mental fortitude is not the absence of hardship. It is maintaining inner peace despite the hardship. It's the ability to hold the line when everything around you is breaking. The ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who was born a slave and became one of the most respected thinkers in Rome, gave us the ultimate shield. He said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This is the core of all mental power. The traffic jam is not the problem. Your rage about it is the problem. The criticism from your boss is not the problem. Your wounded pride is the problem. The rain on your wedding day is not the problem. Your belief that it should be sunny is the problem. Your mind is the only thing you truly control. Seize that control. When adversity strikes, the undisciplined mind panics. It flails, it screams, "Why me?" The disciplined mind, the mind of the warrior, becomes calm. It zooms out. It accepts reality for what it is, not what it wishes it were. And then it asks the only question that matters. What is my next move? That's it. No drama, no wasted energy on complaining or wishing things were different. Just a calm, focused assessment and a deliberate action. This is your shield, forged in the fires of observation, cleaned of the rust of negativity, and polished with intention. Let the world throw what it will. You will stand firm. You will hold the line. You will not be broken. Because your peace does not depend on the world outside. It is generated from within. And so, after all the work, all the watching, the weeding, the planting, the forging, what do you find? Not a life free from problems, but a mind free from being a problem. You arrive at a place of quiet mastery. The noisy roommate has finally moved out, or rather has become a wise and trusted advisor who speaks only when necessary. The constant battle is over. A truce has been signed. Peace has been declared. You are now on the throne of your own mind. You are the commander. This is the state that athletes call the zone and psychologists call flow. It's a state where you are so absorbed in the present moment that time seems to disappear. Self-consciousness vanishes. There is just you and the task at hand in a perfect, effortless dance. This peace, this focus, this is your birthright. It's the natural state of a mind that is no longer at war with itself. As the Zen proverb beautifully states, the obstacle is the path. The entire journey of taming your mind was the destination. The reward for the work is the person you become while doing it. So listen. Pause. Only the gentle piano is heard. That is the sound of your power. That is the sound of your freedom. You are no longer the slave, tossed about by every thought and emotion. You are the commander. You are the master. You are peace. Now go and live from that place.